Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 are officially dying. We have numbers to prove it. In this video, I want to talk about Modern Warfare 2, how bad the numbers have truly gotten, compare it to some other games, and overall look at the future of Call of Duty. And if you're interested in more Modern Warfare 2 and overall Call of Duty coverage, make sure to hit the sub button. But switching on over to Google Chrome, you can see here I have a tweet pulled up from Charlie Intel, which says, for the first time since launch, Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 have fallen below 90,000 players on Steam. Now, this tweet was from 2 days ago, but if we look at the Steam charts now, which I have pulled up, this is the current. I'll even refresh the page just for the sake of looking at it properly. But refreshing the page, you can see here, these are the top games as of right now, sorted by current players. So you can see Counter-Strike up at 1.3 million, obviously with the hype of Counter-Strike 2. This is kind of, why that's up there. But all the way down here at number 10 is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 as well as Warzone 2. They are combined into one game. And it's currently sitting at about 88,000 players playing right now. Now, this is obviously only on Steam, so this is not taking into consideration console players or people on Battle.net. But Steam is a pretty good indicator, at least for the overall gaming market on PC. And as Charlie Intel indicated, this is the first time that the game has come down below 90,000 players since launch. And this obviously is a pretty big red flag when it comes to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 specifically. As I'm sure many of you know, if you have played the game pretty much at any point since it's come out, overall the game is actually solid, but they're not adding enough content to keep players interested, and the updates and stuff just aren't good enough. It's sad to see that this is what Call of Duty has come to over the last decade. The game's just continuously kind of getting worse. Honestly, I thought Modern Warfare 2 was a little bit of a jump up from what we saw in recent years, but as a whole, the way that they are taking care of this game and updating it and adding in stuff with the new seasons is just super poor. But I think the real sad part about this is Activision and the developers can continue to do this and get away with it with pretty much no consequence. Yes, player counts are going down, but they're still making so much money from not only the launch of the game, but also microtransactions throughout the year. And the absolute vicious part about the Call of Duty life cycle is basically when the time comes for the next game to come out later this year, whatever that is, whether it's a full game or it's a build upon Modern Warfare 2, we're still not really sure because this was supposed to be a 2-year game and now it's not going to be a 2-year game. But for whatever comes out during the later end of 2023, pretty much everyone's just going to buy it again for the most part. People continue to come back. I mean, I'm guilty of this as well. Even if I didn't like the previous game, I come back and I buy the new one because there's always that hope that it's going to be good and that it's going to be, a regen of how good Call of Duty used to be. So Activision and the developers know that no matter what they put out, essentially we're going to come back and spend money next year. They basically have like a guaranteed cash flow every single year of people buying the game. The only real way we're going to see any change when it comes to Call of Duty is the executives at these companies like Activision, like Infinity Ward, like Sledgehammer, like Treyarch need to change, right? The people that are in charge of Call of Duty that make the high level decisions, those are the people that need to go and need to change. You need to bring in people that are players that are passionate about Call of Duty that can run these companies and actually bring them back in the right direction. But odds are that's not going to happen because the people currently in charge are making them loads of money. So unfortunately, I don't know if we'll really see that sort of change, but the people in charge definitely would need to go if we wanted to see some actual impactful change come to the Call of Duty franchise. There isn't really much else I want to say in this video. It's super sad to see what's happened to Call of Duty. I mean, being below 90,000 players right now on Steam is definitely pretty sad. If you add in all the other, consoles and ways that you can play, the other platforms you can play on, I'm sure this number obviously looks better. But when you look at a game like Counter-Strike, which has been out for over 10 years, that has over 1 million players, or even a game like Apex Legends, which has been out for 4 years and has 500,000 players right now on Steam, and that's not including other platforms, it's definitely a sad time for Call of Duty, and I wish we could get back to what it used to be. Thank you all for watching this quick video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. It's an absolutely free way to support, and I appreciate everyone that has clicked that button so far. And with that being said, hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.